Hey guys, it's Stephen here, back with some news that none of you actually wanted. It looks like Manchester City's game against Real Madrid, and this is still speculation, but probably very likely, probably won't go ahead next week. Before I do that, I have to do this. I'm not trying to be crass, but generally my channel is sponsored by OneFootball, and they'll keep me going during this football-less time. So if you want to do me a huge favour and download it in the link in the description, that would be absolutely huge. And more than that, you'll probably get updated news quicker than anything straight to your phone about any news affecting Manchester City's football schedule at the moment. So go download it in the link in the description below, because it generally is a good source of information. It's the first place that I learned about some news today, including the Liga being suspended and all that. So go and download it, please. And honestly, I'm not trying to be opportunistic with this. I just have to make these because I'm contractually obliged, and it's a fantastic app. So please go and do it and help support this channel. But yeah, that is the news as it currently stands now. It seems to be changing every few minutes, basically. By the time you're watching this, who knows what would have been cancelled or suspended or changed. But as it stands, this is at about midday on Thursday. Manchester City against Real Madrid is still going ahead, but it looks very likely that it will be suspended due to quarantine reasons. Now, if you don't know, Real Madrid, basically, they're one of those kind of like sports franchises where in Barcelona they've got the same as well. In Spain, lots of teams have basketball teams and other sports teams, and Real Madrid have a basketball team, and one of their basketball players has tested positive for coronavirus. So as a result, naturally, Real Madrid's training ground, because they all share similar facilities and all that kind of stuff, has gone into lockdown. Now, this morning, loads of journalists reported that all Barcelona players had been sent home to self-quarantine for 14 days, which of course more than encompasses next week's game against Manchester City. And also further to this, because of that, and I'm going to presume it was going to happen anyway given the outbreak over in Spain, La Liga and La Liga 2 have confirmed that all matches are going to be postponed for at least the next 2 weeks, which means Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico, all that lot, they ain't playing football anytime soon. This is not just behind closed doors thing. This is just full stop. It's following Serie A and others, and it feels now it's only inevitable that the Premier League is probably going to follow suit. Now, obviously, that's still guesswork at this point, but it's all rumours and all journalists seem to suggest that the government are about to kind of switch to the delay phase, which includes social distancing, meaning people are going to be encouraged to stay at home. Though the games are currently apparently set to go behind closed doors, all it's going to take is one player, maybe, or someone at a club to be tested positive or come in close contact with someone who is, and also surely those games will be called off, and as a result, there'll be a snowball effect, and games will be called off everywhere. Now, what this means for Manchester City is currently, if Real Madrid are in quarantine for 14 days, then surely no Manchester City players or officials are going to agree to play Real Madrid next week. Given the fact that the Juventus game is likely to be off as well, if it isn't already off, I'm expecting the Champions League games to be basically probably suspended, which is crazy. Now, apparently, even just right now, Ireland are about to go into lockdown. This is announced as of 6 p.m. today. It will go into lockdown. This was 10 minutes ago as I'm recording this. So everything is going basically into lockdown. And it's not good. Generally not good, because I'm worried about people. Now, seriously, some people will be okay by this, but this kind of delay is concerning. It's concerning as well, also as well for people and their health and all that kind of stuff. I want people to be all right. Largely, mainly that is the most important thing. Health is the most important thing. And I know I talk about football on this channel, but I would still rather this happen if it's better for everyone else, even though I may struggle with content. This is bad news, and I would expect and hope that Manchester City will refund tickets and all that kind of stuff. We don't know on that front yet if it gets to that, but I would probably operate on the safe bet that this game isn't going to go ahead. It seems very likely, given everything. Almost the pressure and the expectation is too much for this game to go ahead. Now, I could be wrong, of course, but, it just seems very likely, which is weird. And you think of the context of it. When will this happen? When will it happen? Who knows? When will the rest of the games be completed? Will it be suspended altogether? Apparently, lots of governing bodies are currently in talks. Lots of league governing bodies are in talks with Euro 2020 for that to be suspended to next year. So maybe we'll have a Euro 2021 instead. And then we can use the summer, presuming everything calms down a little bit. And who knows if it will. It's a new virus we don't know much about. If it does calm down, then maybe they can use the summer to complete the games in the schedule. Apparently, if that does happen anyway, the idea is that the Premier League games will be behind closed doors. They'll be at 3 o'clock or whatever, and season ticket holders will get access to streams to watch, as if there wouldn't be streams anyway, let's be honest. But this is crazy, guys. Genuinely crazy. Literally, right now, Ireland is closing all schools and colleges until the end of March. That's just happened in Ireland. Who knows when it's going to happen in the rest? Well, in the UK in general. It's kind of scary times, but look after yourself. Make sure your family are keeping washing their hands and all that kind of stuff. Make sure everyone within reason is looking after their own health and making sure they're not touching the face and all that kind of stuff. And I'm bad for that, but I'm at home. I'm working from home at the moment, so I guess I'm just locked in here now. If you have any ideas what kind of content you want to see in this channel, because football could be paused, so I'm going to have to make videos about something because I've just decided to go full time with this thing, but it could be worse. I could be suffering from coronavirus, so fingers crossed everyone's going to be healthy and safe and all that kind of stuff. Who knows where it's going to go? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, of course. Expect football to get more and more cancelled, unfortunately. For now, though, if you want to like, comment, subscribe, suggesting the ideas for videos, that'd be really useful. Thank you to all these patrons as well. Keep this channel going. If you want to support this channel on Patreon, that would be so useful to me right now. I'm not kidding. I try and make as many videos as I can during this. Patreon.com/Esteemed Company. For now, though, all the usual stuff like liking, sharing, all that kind of stuff helps big time. See you later, guys, and be safe.